Hey guys, welcome back to the Dynasty 253 podcast, where your fantasy trash talk finally gets the audience it deserves. I'm Chris, aka the Curse Commish, joined by Rob, as always, Mr. Show Me Your Tets.
Show me your tits.
Little new nickname for you this week. How do you feel about changing up that whole Air Jordan?
At least we had something to talk about. It started as quick as it ended. New name, new me, same team. So
It happens. Nice, guys. Well, we've taken a little bit of a break, although we got one episode out last week. I was back in South Carolina visiting Rob and his family. So, again, thanks for having me, bud.
yeah, no problem. We watched football. It was fun.
It was great.
It's good to have it back. It almost felt, I don't know, like the Sunday night game. I was like watching it and it was like, it feels normal again. So
Right.
I appreciated that.
In bed at halftime.
Yeah, well, you have to be. It's 11:30 at that point. Given I kind of woke up.
Dads.
I woke up just as Matt Prager was kicking that field goal, and I was like, "What's happening?" And then I was that guy, fell asleep at halftime, woke up shocked. I was just like, "Oh, I guess we're doing that." So, congrats to the Bills.
Yeah, it was a pretty impressive comeback.
Yeah. Was there like 9 minutes or something like that? They were down by 14?
Yeah, something stupid. Just insane. So, run through a couple things. We'll do basically talk about some player news, injuries. I guess we had a big, well, I don't know if it's a big trade, but we had a trade in the NFL yesterday.
Like trades.
There
was a big trade in the NFL, and it was awesome.
And then we'll talk about, the top 3 scores of the week, how we predicted it, how we did. Talk about some errors possibly that people did for their rosters this past week. And then we'll talk about, the top scoring taxi squad players from each position. And then we'll get into next week's matchups.
Alrighty.
All right. So let's start this off with the trade. So Tank Bigsby. That's the word I was looking for.
Or as
traded from the Jags,
the Tootin' owners used to call him, the wall, and that wall's gone.
That wall's gone. So what do you think the fantasy impact's going to be? I know Bigsby to the Eagles, I guess they're planning on using him as a punt returner.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting take. I thought Bigsby was going to take a big step this year with Jacksonville. I thought ETN might come down a little bit, and that seems to be the complete opposite of what's going on. So kind of the hopes of getting Tootin' in there is kind of squashed a little bit. Still a long season. I think the impact, though, off the bat, I think Tank Bigsby owners kind of caught the shaft on this one. If the intent really is for the Eagles to use him as a kick returner or a punt returner, I can't imagine get too many carries. There we go. And then he's already sharing a pretty crowded backfield, right, with Dillon and Shipley. So I think for Tootin' owners, it's a glorious day to be a Tootin' owner. But I think Bigsby kind of got hosed.
Yeah. It also is good for Travis Etienne. Shows the Jags have confidence in him.
Yeah, it's a real bummer for me.
Yeah, it is a real bummer. Yeah.
I thought Etienne was going to move on. But no, they do. And he owned it, though. What, he throw up 153 or something like that on Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah, he had a really good game. But so that was a major news of trades, but we had a lot of key injuries to big name players this week.
Yeah, quite a few.
So let's start out in San Francisco, where San Francisco are doing San Francisco things and had 3 key injuries.
Good grief.
So George Kittle left. Apparently he has a hamstring, and I guess I saw today that he will be put on IR. So Kittle's out for the next 4 weeks.
That's a real bummer for a team that didn't really have, call it an offensive identity outside of, there really wasn't a whole ton to go with the ball outside of CMC. So for Kittle owners, it's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt Robbie a little bit, but thankfully he has Tyler Warren, who hopefully he will put on his roster now instead of riding the pine.
Tyler Warren's solid. He had a pretty good game, too. I was quite happy with his performance.
Yep, he really did. Also in San Francisco, we had Juwan Jennings go down with a shoulder injury, but it sounds like it's not that serious. He's kind of week to week, day to day.
Just getting an
So,
MRI, and we're waiting for the
yep.
follow-up.
So I guess he had his MRI today. When I made these notes last night, I didn't update him today because that's on me. But yeah, they said it's nothing major, so no structural damage or anything.
So
But
a week to week kind of deal.
yeah, probably about a week or two would be my guess. And then you have Brock Purdy also with a shoulder injury, and I've heard reports that he could miss week 2.
Jeez.
So if I'm not mistaken, that is also Robbie's team. I'd have to double check that, but I believe he's on Robbie's team. So Robbie could be down Kittle and Purdy this week.
That's a rough connection to lose.
You
I
know,
definitely, my quarterback and my tight end going down at the same time would be kind of rough.
yeah, I mean, thankfully he has what's his face, that guy in Kansas City that got his ass kicked on Thursday night. Oh yeah, that'd be
Is
Patrick
that
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, that'd be that guy. Yeah.
I've heard he can play quarterback sometimes, though.
Yeah, every now and then.
He's been known to show up.
He has been,
times.
but he didn't Friday night. That's all that matters.
They Chargers had a really good game Friday night.
Dude, Justin Herbert, and we'll talk about that
They
one.
played really
Justin
well.
Herbert came out on fire.
Yep.
So speaking of those Chiefs, apparently Taylor Swift had some nice things to say about Xavier Worthy, and Travis Kelce didn't like it and hit him on like the second play of the game and dislocated his shoulder.
At what point does it stop being an accident, right? How often can you hit your wide receivers and take them out of the game? Now, we know there's a connection between Kelce and Mahomes, and Mahomes made sure some targets weren't taken away from Kelce last year, and Kelce did his own dirty business this year. So does it have to be 3 before it's an obvious, no longer a coincidence? Or how often can the Chiefs players be taking their own players out?
I mean, I guess that's the only way to stop the Chiefs is have them take themselves out.
Take themselves out. That was a nasty hit, too. He just kind of bonked him.
I don't know if he lowered the shoulder on him, but he definitely cracked him.
I'm going to say he lowered it a little. It definitely looked like he braced for impact, if you will. He looked fully aware that he was about to hit someone and just kind of bump. And he's a little bit bigger than Worthy, so
just I think I'm a little bit bigger than Worthy.
Yeah,
so.
He's a little fella.
He is.
He's really dependent on not getting hit that hard by Travis Kelce.
It was fun to watch, though, as a Chargers fan.
I mean, it was like kind of like one of them off the bat deals, right? Like when Jalen Carter's gone before like there's a snap. It's just one of them things you look at and you're like, well, I mean, if it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Not that Dallas did anything with it, but whatever.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, it sounds like he could be out for at least a week, possibly more, with that dislocated shoulder. So we'll see how that goes. I know that's going to hurt Jimmy. So hopefully he's got somebody else he can throw in the wide receiver flex spot.
That would be ideal. That's kind of like where I'm at now. I can't really.
Unfortunately, actually, the next 2 injuries affect me. Boo.
Boo.
Drake London went down with a shoulder sprain. So looks like he is going to be day-to-day, week-to-week again. All right. Well, I'm doing this solo for a minute. We lost Rob. So yeah, Drake London went down with the shoulder sprain. He's going to be week-to-week, day-to-day. That definitely hurts the Atlanta offense. It hurts my team. So hopefully he's not going to be out too long. The last injury is going to be the Brock Bowers injury. He had a little knee injury, got hit on the knee, but he appears to be fine from everything I've seen and heard. And yeah, that is all. Sorry, guys. That is all for the news and notes and player injuries this week. I'm kind of going to move on a little bit until Rob jumps back in. So hopefully that'll be here soon. So yeah, going back to this week's matchups. There were some interesting matchups for sure. Quite a few blowouts. We only had one real close call in a match. Hey, welcome back.
Did I make it back in?
You're back in.
Freaking Spectrum Internet, man. We're on a hotspot now, so T-Mobile is going to try to carry us through this one.
T-Mobile for the win. So I just finished up the injury notes talking about Drake London, what happened, how it's going to affect my team, and then the quick little jaunt on the Brock Bowers one. So nothing major.
That's good for you.
So yes, that is definitely good for me. So going into this week, like I started off saying, we had some really big blowouts this week. Not even pretty. So I'm not even going to bother to try to go through the predictions of the over-unders that we did for the week 1 preview because we were off by almost all of them.
All we got right was Michael Pittman had a good game. So
Yeah.
I think I got some of the
yeah.
losers. I think a lot of people went under. So anything we guessed under was probably correct. But it like
Yes,
Fantasy
I know.
Calc kind of had that, basically made it look like a beatdown week, right? I was talking about most of the people hadn't beat the teams that they were playing against, and that kind of seems like what we saw.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped my
Yeah.
earbud. I'm
So,
on
yeah,
a roll today. Let me tell you what. Oh, am I on a roll? All right. Good gracious.
It's a Monday or
It's
Tuesday.
I don't know. It's Monday. Whatever.
It's the Mondayest Tuesday ever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
Goodness gracious, though. But yeah, beat down of a week. Beat down of a week.
Yeah.
Some more than others,
So,
but definitely a beat down of a week.
yeah. So we predicted the top 3 scorers last week, and we actually did fairly well in predicting the top 3 scorers. If you remember, you predicted in order Christian, Keith, and then me. I predicted myself, Keith, then Christian. And it came down to the top 3 is actually Keith, Christian, and James sneaking up in there.
Nice
Take
job,
the 3rd
James.
spot. First week in the league, and he takes 3rd overall score.
I do remember predicting James to win, though.
Yes.
So
I
got
think we
one.
both did.
I got
I
one.
think we both did.
I said he was going to come in week 1 and pull it off. So,
And we did both project Christian a win, so I know that.
yeah, he got his win. Not the highest score, but just under. I think 10 points under Keith. And then just 1 point over James. So we got close.
We both predicted Tyler to beat you.
Yeah, that was an easy one. I thought it was. Wow. I don't even want. That was a bad matchup. It says, show me your tets, and I showed my ass. So, whoops. Had to break 100 to get close, and I didn't even break 100.
Yeah, there's only one team that didn't break 100, and that is our
3 of them.
Oh, was there 3?
Nope, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yep, 3, 4. Nope, 3, 4. Yep. So Tommy didn't, you didn't, Robbie didn't. I mean, Tommy and Robbie just missed it. And then Jimmy, man, is he going for the 3-peat on punishments this year?
Right off the bat. It's impressive. Just right off the bat. I thought we were going to wait until a couple weeks in to start tanking.
I mean, wow.
Good on you, Jimmy.
66 points.
66 points.
That is rough.
Aaron Rodgers got 35.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, like I said, it doesn't help losing Worthy right away.
No, that definitely doesn't help. Anytime you have a goose egg, obviously it's no good. But it was just, like low scores.
Yeah.
I think his top scorer was Kyle Pitts.
No, Ricky Pearsall with 12.8 was
Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, it's Ricky's time to shine down there anyway.
Yeah. That was the only player of his to score in double digits. Everybody else was single digits.
That's rough. You don't deserve that. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jimmy. We're laughing with you, sort of. But yeah, that's brutal.
That's fantasy.
If Kyler Murray scored 25.62 points on his bench. So almost half of his points Kyler Murray scored on his bench.
Good gracious.
That's brutal. That's a brutal way to start the season.
Yeah. I'm not that far ahead. I'm like 17 points above him, but it helps not being the low score. So thank you, Jimmy.
There you go. So next up, I'm going to create a new segment called, well, that was stupid.
I like it. I'm going to be on this segment a lot.
So basically it's for the stupid and boneheaded decisions that we make as fantasy managers week in and week out. benching a stud starter who explodes on your bench, or you just make the wrong decision, or just you get insanely bad luck from, the real life team and your bench player, secondary person scores more than the primary. So I went through kind of looking at everybody's roster this week, matchups. So
In
we'll
case
start with
everybody
R2.
didn't already know what their bonehead decision was.
Yeah,
Like
but
we were
not
all looking at
everybody
our benches like, damn it.
but not everybody looks at benches.
No, let's see how silly all of us are.
So we're going to start off with me.
Yeah, you did a thing, and we talked about it too before, and I even confirmed that it wasn't the worst idea ever.
Yep, you confirmed it wasn't the worst, so I rolled with it. I started Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert.
Did Justin Herbert have a good game? Did he do good?
He went off for 35.
That's good.
On my bench, and Trevor Lawrence got me 13.
Oh, double digits though.
Double digits, but
22-point delta. That's
when you lose by, I still would have lost because Keith beat me by 24 points, but
yeah, but at the end, sometimes those points matter.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice to have.
So the question was, when you lined it up, it was about the matchup, right? You're not going to play.
Yes.
You're going to play Herbert going forward. Right. I would imagine.
Yeah. It was, I believe in the process of it. Chiefs defense is better than Carolina's defense. So the process of it made sense.
Yeah, the matchup was beautiful for Lawrence.
It just didn't happen.
Herbert just wanted to be there that day. It's because he's dating Jessica, or what's her name? Madison Beer. Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently she changed some things. So
good for him.
Complete opposite of Travis Kelce, who's a bum.
Yeah, I just did not expect the Chargers. Yeah, I did not expect the Chargers to throw that much. I expected them to run a lot more.
Yeah, a whole lot more, but they did. Well, it's because Johnston can catch the ball now.
Imagine that. He's riding my pine, too.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. He only had like 2 touchdowns, I think, in like 100 yards.
He only scored 20-some points.
Yeah, no big deal. But does he end up in your lineup going forward?
He may. It is possible.
It's amazing. I don't know why they waited so long to tell him you can use your hands to catch the ball. Seemed to work, though. He looked good.
I was always worried about my depth on my roster, but if Keenan Allen, QJ...
He looked good, too.
Yep. And Isaac Tesla on my taxi squad.
Tesla.
Yeah, if they come through... Yeah.
That we gave him because we felt bad for him, that's all.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He didn't catch that ball.
I remember you screaming, incomplete. No,
yeah, I did yell incomplete. I'm going to yell it again, too.
Your boneheaded move this week was starting Ramondre over Keon Coleman.
Okay, so Keon Coleman's touchdown was a little unsuspected, okay? But no, I think that'll be a change going forward, honestly. Play the hot hand. Ramondre, I thought, was going to have a whole lot more carries. I expected him to still have at least a dominating role in that offense starting the season. And that does not seem to be the case. So I think that's going to be a change going forward. Stevenson actually went in for, who did he go in for that came out? Oh, Coker. So that was kind of a play to remove him. Coleman, I've been kind of, because Shakir has been kind of the guy. And Kincaid went off too. So my Bills look good. I don't know if they're going to score 41 points every game, but I think I'm riding the hot hand of the Bills for now.
Yeah, because I remember we had talked the morning before the game started whether you're going to roll with Coleman or if you're going to go with Dobbs.
And then I did neither. So
and then you did neither.
Then I did neither. Yeah.
Yep. But that happens. So in the matchup with me, Keith started Cedric Tillman,
Tillman?
Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
He started Cooper Kupp over Cedric Tillman. Cooper Kupp got him a whopping 2.5 points, where Cedric Tillman rolled on his bench with 13.7 points.
Who saw that coming out of Cedric Tillman, though? I don't know if I'd even call it like boneheaded, like it sucks. But do you start Cedric Tillman going forward over Cooper Kupp? I don't think you do.
I would. I think Cooper Kupp is washed, man.
Ooh.
He's
Okay.
done.
Done.
He's done. Done. He had 2 receptions on 3 targets for 15 yards.
Yeah.
He's done.
That's not good.
Like, it's not even remotely close to being relevant.
He doesn't have the targets to support it.
No.
I mean, maybe you played the hot hand. Tillman had what, 9 targets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're going to throw the ball to that guy.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean, again, it's not necessarily boneheaded that he actively started Cup over Tillman, but just,
Oh, yeah.
BTF
No.
with the NFL teams.
It's weird, right? And there's going to be a couple of those anyway. Actually, the next one's going to be that one.
Yeah, watching football, man, on Sunday, even, the Thursday night, Friday night games, like, what is going on? There are so many top wide receivers that did absolutely nothing.
CeeDee Lamb, I blame you.
Yeah, it
dropping
was
the
wild.
ball.
I think Jamar Chase had like 4 points.
Yeah, no, I think it was, they said if you took like the top 6 wide receivers or something like that, you got bonked.
Yeah, it was just insane. So,
And then
wild week 1
blows it up. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll go to that one since you just brought him up.
Okay.
I'm speaking to you, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
look at me. Right here. Why is Igbuka on your bench?
I do believe he mentioned that in a previous podcast that Igbuka should be.
Yeah.
With Godwin out, I don't think there's a time going forward Jimmy's not playing Igbuka. He came out firing on all cylinders.
If he's not going to play him, trade him to me. I'll take him off your hands.
Don't trade him to Chris. Don't do it.
Trade him to me. I will give you dang near anything. But he went off for 21. I said damn near. I didn't say
near anything.
Damn near.
All right.
Not anything, but damn near. Igbuka went off for 21.6 points on Jimmy's bench.
That's bonkers as a rookie first performance. That's crazy.
That's a third of the points that Jimmy scored.
Ouch.
Sorry, Jimmy. This is taking shots at you this week. Chapin might be off the hook for the week.
Yeah, actually, he did a really good thing. So,
yeah. Igbuka went 4 for 6 for 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, and had a carry for 9 yards.
Yeah, he's in my lineup going forward. Yeah. So, congrats, Jimmy.
You got a solid rookie there, buddy.
Yeah, solid player. We'll see what changes if Godwin comes back, or when Godwin comes back, week 6-ish, I think.
I heard 5 or 6. Yep.
We'll see how that changes. But, if this is going to be like a week-to-week kind of thing, like, it's going to be hard to even roll Godwin back into that lineup as the dominance he was before.
Even if Godwin comes back. Yeah. Even if Godwin comes back the way he was before, Mike Evans isn't going to be there forever.
No, probably not.
So he's got maybe 1 or 2 more years on 1-year deals. So
I imagine his time's getting close.
Yeah. It's going to be Igbuka's team for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's a solid play. 21 points as your coming out party. That's pretty impressive.
Yep.
Considering my 3 wide receivers did not get to 21 combined. So
I think mine barely did. So we're right.
Congrats to you.
I think I had 3 of my 4 starting wide receivers get me a total of 15 points.
Solid.
Yeah, it was a good week. But Tyler, speaking of your Packers, started Matthew Golden, the rookie, over Javonte Williams.
I don't care. That's not boneheaded. I'd have done it. I passed on Javonte Williams in multiple times in our redraft league. I expected the Javonte Williams from Denver. What we got was not that. And Golden, basically, the wide receiver team is decimated right now in Green Bay. And so with all the hubbub around Dobbs in the offseason, and then no Watson, Jaden Reed kind of busted up. It'd be hard to even change that going forward. I think Golden just, I don't know, didn't have a great day, which is weird because the Packers had a great day. But I don't know. I think I would keep that one the same going forward. It's going to be hard not to play the hot hand, and obviously Javonte Williams showed he could do it.
Yeah, it's not even just a hot. I mean, he didn't look. I mean, looking at his stat line, he had 15 carries for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns,
Yeah, those
2
Teds really helped.
receptions. Yeah, 2 receptions on 3 targets for 10 yards. That's what flex-worthy numbers for a running back.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was his 2 touchdowns that really kind of helped. It's too bad Doss doesn't have a tush push.
Yeah, I mean, you take away those 2 touchdowns, he's looking at 7.4 points.
Yeah, they help a ton, right? Touchdowns help. But yeah, I think I still like Matthew Golden going forward.
Okay. I think I'd roll with Javonte at least for next week just to see what happens. But that's me. I think running backs and half PPRs.
That's right. Green Bay plays Thursday, huh? Don't play Thursday wide receivers. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not this week. This week I change it.
All right. Next one I got is Christian with Pacheco in his flex spot, and Debo outscored him on the bench.
Would you have played something different?
There were
so many questions about Debo coming into this season.
Well, that was the thing we talked about. Your prediction of Christian winning the whole thing. I'm saying the 2 biggest weaknesses on his roster are Pacheco and Debo. Looking at the way usage was in the first game, Pacheco had 5 carries.
The whole game?
The whole game.
I missed that.
5 carries for 25 yards. He had 2 receptions for a whopping 3 yards.
Who got the rest? Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt, and then their rookie. But yeah, I think I'd play Debo.
Going forward, probably. He had a good game. I mean, we were wrong. I mean, we could have been right, I guess. We can wait till the whole season plays out, but Debo had a great game.
Yeah.
And although Thursday game, wide receiver.
Yeah, but can you
proceed
trust
with caution? Proceed with
Can you
caution.
trust a running back in your
They got 5 carries?
Okay, it's 5 carries.
No.
That's bench that man.
I think Tootin got 4. Good Lord.
Yep. So the next one I put down here is Derek, and this is starting Dak Prescott over JJ McCarthy. Now again, I
like the move.
I wrote this up before the Monday night game. So, like I said, I was on a flight back from visiting you, so I didn't get to see much of the game, but I heard JJ came alive in the second half.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he looked absolute balls in the first half. Kind of watching it like those predictions I have where I was like, there's a lot of questions around JJ McCarthy. Now it's a tale of 2 halves. He played significantly better. I mean, the Bears suck, so you can come back in the second quarter and beat them, or second half and beat them. But I mean, he looked good in the second half. I think I'm still playing Dak though. I mean, some of Dak's points aren't his fault, right?
I agree.
He had 4 drops. Now, I've got Dak in redraft, so I've got a soft spot for him now. But I think he would have had a much better game if CeeDee Lamb had caught those passes.
Yeah. I mean, it helps Dak's.
JJ's got a good team around him.
Yeah. I mean, it helps Dak a lot when you get Jalen Carter to spit on you before the game. And
everyone knows the playbook now, right? Hide behind the lineman, spit on the ground real close to the feet, and then walk out of the huddle.
Yep.
And then you can get rid of their star defensive tackle. It's pretty genius.
Good way to I like it. I like it.
Dak's going to try to spit on Michael Parsons when we play them. Watch.
Yeah, so JJ's interesting. Like I said, I didn't see any of the highlights. I'll have to go back and watch those. But I heard he was struggling in the first half, and then second half he came out and dominated the Bears. It sounds like him and Caleb Williams Caleb kind of switched halves. As Caleb Williams started like 10 for 10.
Yeah, he came out much stronger than he finished. He's Caleb Williams at the end. So,
yep.
Bears quarterback.
I agree. I think I'd roll Dak over JJ at least for one more week, see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. That's just me, though. because I'm going to do it.
Yep.
But
I mean, maybe for 2 weeks, maybe when Addison gets back.
well, when Addison gets back, I'd keep an eye on that situation real close. If you had Addison, Jefferson, Thielen, Jones, Hawkinson, it'd be hard not to start that quarterback.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens after week 3 on that one. So Chapin, he did start Caleb Williams, who got 25 something points on his, in his starting roster. So good on him. It was a decent game. But he had good old Justin Fields on his bench, who put up 32.5 points.
Which is bonkers. Has he ever done that before?
I think a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it came from his legs.
Yeah, he got good legs.
Which is what Justin Fields does. I mean, he was 16 of 22 for 218 yards and 1 touchdown, 12 carries for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It came on his legs. I mean, whoops.
I think I'm rolling Justin Fields ahead of Caleb the rest for a while.
So I'll always start someone over a Bears quarterback. It would take a lot for me to start Caleb Williams. Boy, but his team is significantly better.
Yes, it is.
That's a rough one. I mean, one's a Bears quarterback, one was a Bears quarterback, so there's still some of that blood in there. Man, you don't know where I would go with that one. I would probably start Fields on the hot hand. Yeah, I don't know.
Just for the rushing upside, I think I think.
So.
Although
Caleb Williams had a good game. I don't know. That's an I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I got to roll Fields personally, so we'll see what Chapin does with that one. But he's got, even Geno Smith had a fairly decent game for the Raiders.
He did, actually.
So he's got 3 decent quarterbacks to choose from.
Turns out everyone but Dak Prescott had a decent game. So we got
Trevor Lawrence.
And Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he got double what Dak got.
He got 13. Yeah, that's true. So next up, we got Robbie not starting Tyler Warren.
Why?
That's all I'm going to put there. Not starting Tyler Warren.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, he has to start him now, but it's a good problem to have.
It is. It's a good problem. So
good problem to have.
Get him in your lineup. You have to now because Kittle's gone. So you really don't have much of an option. So the defending champ, Michael, started rookie Ollie Gordon of the Dolphins.
I think his running backs are hurting right now.
Did not look good whatsoever. Ollie Gordon had 2 carries for 4 yards, 1 reception for -1 yard.
0.8 points.
Yep.
Not a negative. Yeah, that's rough.
But
I don't think he had a ton of options though until he could have played Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt,
Zamir White,
Brian Robinson
for 4. I just don't. He doesn't get a lot of help here. I like the roll in the dice to see how it goes. Luckily, he has Lamar Jackson, so
yeah, there's his running back.
That man covers a lot of sins.
Personally, I do everything I can to get Ollie Gordon out of my lineup because the Dolphins look horrible.
Horrible. They look so bad. I don't know. In shock, I guess, at how poor they looked as a team.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, call me crazy, and it's something I've seen, like rumors floating around out there, like on Facebook and all that. Tyreek Hill going back to Kansas City.
To Kansas? Oh, that would explain why they had Kelsey break worthy. Okay.
Yep. Bring back Tyreek. Because I don't think the Dolphins, with Mike McDaniel and the GM, I don't think they're going to make it through the year.
Not with this squad.
Yeah. They're going to get fired. So, Michael, I know there's running backs out there. You may want to work some trades there, buddy.
Find
if you
something.
Actually watch this. And if you don't watch this, you should.
You should.
Yep. So next up, new guy James. Coming in strong with the third place for third highest scores of the week. But now he lost Tank Bigsby. Why can I not say that name today?
I don't know. That's weird. It's not like Tank's. Oh my gosh. Never mind.
Yeah. Bigsby was started over Braylon Allen. That's
if you felt the same way I did about ETN coming into the year, it makes a lot of sense. I think going
all
forward
the hype coming out of New York, man.
For Braylon Allen?
Yep.
Well, that's kind of like, for me, it would be Braylon Allen over Tank Bigsby. I did it.
Yeah.
But I get like where the mindset would be of ETN probably. And then he did completely the opposite of what I thought he would do. So going forward, it's an easy pick, right? Especially now with the trade.
Now he doesn't have a choice.
Now there's no choice. But I think I would have gone Braylon Allen. I mean, I don't think it's any question. I've been hype on Braylon Allen coming into this season, pretty aggressive. So
yeah, but Braylon Allen actually didn't have that good of a game. Like he had 6 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown. Like 6.9.
Yeah, he's the Tud guy.
Yep, he is a goal line guy. I guess you kind of look at the
same thing. Bigsby would have been the same thing as the Tank.
Yeah, I probably would have rolled with Bigsby over, just to see. But now he doesn't have a choice. He's got to find somebody to put in that spot.
I'm not doing it to say I'm right. I would have gone Braylon Allen just because I'm hype on Braylon Allen. But I don't have Braylon.
In the last, I don't have him either. So last up, we got Tommy. This is one of those ones. I know why he did it. I would have done the same exact thing, but the boneheadedness of it is Zach Ertz outscores Mark Andrews.
That's because Mark Andrews is a bum. I've said it. I'll say it again. When you're ready to get on board, Mark Andrews is a name. He will have some games. He'll have some games. I don't want to eat crow completely. I'd still start him over Ertz. But, I mean, he did what Mark Andrews does, so.
In a game of that magnitude against the Bills, Andrews had 1 catch for 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know if I said it correctly. A bum. So
and Isaiah Likely wasn't there.
Yeah, with no Isaiah Likely, right? I mean, I think, Andrews is just, the problem with him is he's supposed to be this, and he's an all-pro talent. I'll give him that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way he gets worked into the games. Sometimes he'll have 30 points. Other times he'll have 1 catch on 2 targets, right?
Yep.
And it's just, it feels like a week-to-week kind of deal. He's got very Christian Watson vibes, if you will, where it's just like, is he going to get me 3 touchdowns or is he just never going to see the ball?
Yeah. I mean, Zach Ertz, he was 3 of 5 for 26 in a tud. So it's not like he had a monster game.
No, those are Zach Ertz numbers.
But 9-point difference is a 9-point difference. So
I could go for 9 points.
I don't know going forward if you just stick with the process and roll with Andrews, counting on Lamar to get him the ball.
You do. You just, I mean, if you have him to play him. So,
yep.
That's the way that one goes.
So those are the ones I saw from week 1 that just kind of stood out. Again, not necessarily always boneheaded. It was in my case for thinking that T-Law would outscore Herbert, but process made sense. But it was a boneheaded move regardless.
I think you made a good choice.
Well, thank you. I know, because you agreed with it.
Yeah, I did. So I'm just going to own this one.
Yeah. So the next segment I came up with is not everybody rolls through everybody else's roster, especially deep diving in it. So I figured I'd look at taxi squad players and see who the highest scoring player at each position was and who had them on their taxi squad. So maybe they'll get moved up to the active roster. Maybe people will try to trade for them, whatever it may be. So this week at quarterback on Big Tom, well, it's not Big Tom Z anymore. Now it's the Monday Night Messiah. He changed his name as well.
Okay.
Going after that Messiah there. So Tommy has Michael Penix, scored 28.22 points.
He has Michael Penix on his taxi squad?
He does.
What a problem to have. Congrats, Tommy. That's a good problem to have.
I mean, when your starter is Joe Burrow, can probably keep Penix on your taxi squad for a while. At least until his bye week. So he doesn't
At least until the bye week when he gets him in, yeah. But, whew.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah,
wow.
so he doesn't have anybody else. So
what a good deal,
good week for Penix, not going to lie. Running back
this guy
for Good old Christian there. Bill Krosky Merritt.
Yeah, he wouldn't trade him to me. I think he got the answer he was looking for.
14.2 points.
14 points in a coming out game where he wasn't even. Was he listed as number 4 going into this game? Yeah, that's not bad for a running back 4. No. Bill Krosky's probably the future in Washington. I think my hope that Eckler had 1 year left is gone.
I think Eckler still get like the passing downs, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking 8 points a week. So he's not going to put up double digits outside of some touchdowns that he might find, but he's probably going to get 4 or 5 touchdowns this year.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Krosky's the guy. So congrats, Bill.
Good.
Congrats, Christian.
Yep. Might need to work out a trade. Let's go, Christian.
You won't trade him, Christian. I tried. He didn't want to trade him.
Get with the times.
It was a good choice on his side, honestly.
I mean, yeah, if you can roll in with Derrick Henry, Bill Krosky, Merritt, and Jahmyr Gibbs.
It's not a bad deal. Hey, guys, how do I get your problems? I need that choice. I'm running with, who's even my running backs? I don't even know. RJ Harvey, Tony Pollard, and Eckler are my starters. So, yeah.
Good thing you have some first-round picks to play with.
Yep, we do have those.
So, wide receiver, highest scoring taxi squad player was Isaac Tesla. Thankfully, he's on my taxi squad. He didn't do all that great, put up a whopping 7.8 points. So.
He had 1 contested catch.
Yep.
Questionable at best.
It was a hell of a catch.
It's going to go down as a hell of a catch, but you know what?
It was a hell of a catch.
I know they got the whole thing like, did it dethrone Odell Beckham Jr.'s one-handed? And it was, I mean, okay, by rule, the ruling said it was a catch, so we'll go with it. We felt bad for Detroit. That was a hell of a catch. That's just sometimes, what is it they say in Madden? Sometimes you're just like, better throw, better catch. It just happened.
So
yeah, it was just that one catch, I think, right? It was just one catch for a touchdown.
But I think Dan Campbell came out and said, we need to get him the ball more. So hopefully going forward, we'll see.
Yeah, because you need another wide receiver.
Yep. But it's just ride the tide on the bench on the taxi squad.
Yep.
So last up, we got tight ends. Your boy, Harold Fanning, came through with 10.10 points.
Yeah. They did it on like 7 or 8 targets or something like that. So they're looking for him. There's not a lot of talent there trying to steal passes away. So Fannin will probably get moved up before too long. That's who I was hoping he would be. He had a good preseason. Yeah, I'm excited for him. I can't imagine he'll be on the taxi squad too much longer, as much problems as we have. And I have guys that aren't scoring anything. We could probably let Patrick or whatever his name go.
Yeah.
And bring Fannin up. I need a flex guy, if nothing else. But
yeah,
I'll take 10 points in the flex.
Yeah, because it's not like Njoku didn't play. You know, he was
he
there.
played the full game. Yeah, no, I think Fannin, I mean, maybe we get another 2 tight end set, kind of like New England used to run.
Mm-hmm.
But Fannin's a dog, and I'm excited to see what happens with him.
Nice. Yep. That was a good roster, a good draft selection from you.
Yeah.
I will agree with that. So we're already at 45 minutes, so let's get through these next segments, the week 2 previews.
I'm going to lose.
You want to roll with the matchups? And what I'm thinking about doing is week 1, we try to do the over-under for each team. That's just a pain in the ass to keep track of, and under
we forgot
the best call. Yep.
We forgot.
Yep. So thinking this week, why don't we just pick winner loser of each matchup?
Okay.
And we'll try to tally it up that way.
I like that.
Sound good?
All right. What we got?
So first up, we got myself versus Jimmy. That's just mean, Rob. Laugh at him already.
Can you score 70 points, Chris?
Maybe.
You need like half your projection to beat Jimmy's week 1.
So Sleeper has been projected at 146.16 versus Jimmy's 113.64.
I think you're a clear-cut winner in this one. I just think that your team is more talented. I just think, and then I don't know, Jimmy's team just didn't perform, and maybe it's a week-to-week thing. Who knows? Maybe he does something crazy. Does one of those weeks blow it out, but I'm pretty sure you're going to win that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely predicting. Yes, that's the word. Predicting myself to win that one quite handily. Because I don't think quite handily. I don't think T. Higgins is going to get me 4 points. I don't think Drake London, if he plays, is going to get me 4 points. I don't think who else just was a bum on my team. So I had, Nico Collins got me 4 points. That's right. So I don't see that happening.
I mean, it's hard for like the big dogs to be held down week to week, right? I think it's a new season. We're figuring it out.
So next matchup we got is you projected for 112 versus James at basically 120.
That seems really optimistic to put me over 100. I take James to win it just because it just seems like we're so in midseason form from last year already. I don't know. I might do some crazy stuff. We might play Aaron Rodgers.
He looked good.
He looked really good. Not bad for a washed up bum. But bums throw 4 touchdowns regularly. No, he looked really good, and I still have a lot of questions around Jordan Love, who didn't look near as good as Aaron Rodgers did, which is a little disheartening.
Mm-hmm.
But there has to be some changes, so not playing Stevenson, we'll play Coleman. Fannin might find his way in. I might do a switch at quarterback. So I still think James wins, though.
Okay. Yep.
But I'm going to try.
I'm the same.
I'm going to try.
A for effort, buddy. A for effort.
Yeah.
Yep. So next up, we got Derek projected for, we'll call it 129 versus Robbie projected at 101.5. I'm going to lean Derek on this one.
I mean, the projections say so.
I just look at the team, and I don't think Dak is going to put up 9 points again. I mean, Bijan Robinson broke out with 23 points. Josh Jacobs looked good. Puka always rocking.
Oh, and don't forget about Michael Pittman.
Don't forget about Michael Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman, the boss, even though Sleeper wanted to hate on him. No, I think overall, Derek's team just looks really strong. There's that Bijan Robinson guy. Even if
what he does, trade.
Yeah, right. Even if he does have a fullback thrown to Antonio Brown, or not Antonio Brown, AJ Brown.
Good.
Yeah, good catch, me. But no, I think overall, I think Derek's got the stronger squad here.
Yeah. I mean,
although Tyler Warren
will help.
He's in.
So but I don't think he's quite Kittle yet.
Give it a week. No, I just think that Derek's team is freaking strong. I think Dak will have a much better game. I think CD will stop dropping passes.
Yeah.
And then you got Robinson, Jacobs, Puka, AJ Brown, Travis Hunter, Michael Pittman, ETN. Like it's strong.
Yeah. So it's definitely a strong team.
Yep. I got Derek.
I mean, what a trade that turned out to be. Bijan Robinson basically and Josh Allen. Josh Allen helped Keith win. If it wasn't for Josh Allen, Keith would have lost to me in week 1.
Bonkers.
Yeah. Josh Allen won him that week. And Bijan went off for Derek. So good trade, you guys.
About it.
Nope. Not one I would have done, but good job on you guys. I'll give you credit for that. So next up, we got Chapin versus Michael. This looks to be one of the closer matchups of the week. Not the closest, but close. So we got Chapin projected for 130, Michael projected for basically 124.
Let's see. Okay, we got Justin Fields in there. Chan, Williams, Jefferson, Harrison. This is strong. Tucker Kraft, good target for Jordan Love. Henderson, obviously, is going to get more touches than Ramondre. Yeah, wow. You look at this matchup in wide receiver. So it's Jefferson versus Chase, Harrison versus Smith and Jigba, and Moore versus Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
So it'll come down to running backs. Achane and Kyron Williams versus Montgomery and Ollie Gordon. I mean, I give the edge to their quarterback. Edge goes to Michael.
You got your flex spots. You got Olave versus Judy and Travion Henderson versus Xavier Legette.
I can see Michael pulling it off. I'm taking Michael in this one.
Oh, you're going Michael.
I like Lamar Jackson a lot.
Yeah. I'm going to roll Chapin on this.
That adds up.
I just
pick
think
the one with the higher score.
On this matchup, yes. I mean, we got to differ from time to time.
Yeah, I don't know. Something I like Lamar Jackson to do big Lamar Jackson things.
Yep. And if you hear the clicking, I'm actually typing down who we have.
Because we're going to forget again.
To win.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll get this down. So final two matchups we got Christian projected at 136.81 versus Keith projected at basically 130.75.
That's a bonkers matchup.
These are the two
He's going through the ringer off the bat.
Yep. These are the two teams that you and I projected to win the league if I couldn't pick myself.
That's oof. Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good teams.
Those
are really good teams.
This is a good matchup right here. I mean, let's run through it really quick. You taking Hurts, you taking Allen?
Against the Jets versus KC, Josh Allen.
Yep. All right. You taking Jahmyr Gibbs or Saquon Barkley?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
Against Chicago, I like that way better than the front line of KC.
I mean, obviously, we're both taking Derrick Henry over Dylan Sampson. That's a given.
The God? Yeah.
Yep. That's a given. Brian Thomas Jr. or DK Metcalf?
Thomas Jr.
But I think he can do better than the one catch he had last week.
Oh, yeah. I think he will do better than that.
Okay.
Oh, DK. Nope. Scratch that. DK's against Seattle.
Yep.
Never mind. DK.
Yep. Devontae or Ladd?
Ladd.
Yep. I'd agree with that. Sutton versus Jacoby Myers.
Yeah. No, I like Sutton better.
It's a wash.
It's a wash. I think Sutton will a point better or something like that. But I think Sutton's the better. Yeah.
I mean, Hawkinson versus Njoku.
I know I talked a lot of trash for Hawkinson, and then he didn't really show up that hard.
He was 3 of 4 for 15 yards.
Yeah. Probably Njoku, honestly. There's just so few weapons there. Yeah. Although he won't do as well as Fannin.
Yeah. So then I'm going to go with this because they do wide receiver, running back, wide receiver. So let's compare the wide receivers. Deebo Samuel or Cooper Kupp?
Deebo.
Okay. Jonathan Taylor or DeAndre Swift?
Jonathan Taylor.
And then your kickers are the kicker Carlson for Vegas and McLaughlin for Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin, probably.
Yep. So
Carlson's legs in question.
Yeah. So just for all that, I mean, really just for the fact that Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, I'm rolling with Keith.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Keith too.
Oh, you're bucking your trend.
I know. I just
wow.
The only thing is like Sampson might not get him the points, but I don't love Hurts against KC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he did beat him in the Super Bowl.
I mean, if Christian gets Krosky Merritt in there, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I think I have Keith in that one. and then
Okay.
and then Christian's loss will be over for the year. So
Oh, so then he's going to run
worry
out
about
for the rest of the year?
it. He's going to run it out. Probably
Okay.
not. But I mean, I don't envy either of them. What a shitty
No.
game to have to be involved in. And Keith, of course, to come in like week 2 and have to just go back to back like that.
That's a rough
That's
start.
rough.
I mean,
Me
what I
and
feel
Jimmy need to
bad,
play so we can knock out the toilet bowl.
what I feel bad for Keith is come later in the year, he's got to take me on again in week 12 and then Christian again in week 13.
Why does this hate Keith so much?
I don't
So
know.
okay, so hold on. So 4 of Keith's games are against top, like, projected teams.
Yep.
God, that's rough.
Yep.
That's rough.
Yeah. You know, because we have to play a couple teams twice every year, and Keith got the tough luck this year.
That's bad.
But if he makes
Oof.
it through, I think he's going to win it all.
That's a good argument.
Yep. So the last matchup of the week is the closest matchup, at least according to Sleeper. We got Tommy coming in at 126.76 points and Tyler coming in at 124.78. This is a good matchup.
Do you think Hubbard's projected too high at like 15?
They changed it. Sorry, Sleeper changed that projection.
It's like
from when I
130,
typed this up.
122. It's not as
Yeah,
it's not as
130,
tight.
122. So,
But
I don't
that's
know
with
if they
Hubbard at
made.
15 points.
Yeah,
He got 16 last week.
He got
Maybe.
16 last week. But who is Hubbard against Arizona? Yeah, I could probably do that. I don't see. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll Tyler in this one.
I think so too. And he's got Giovanni Williams in now too, if he repeats.
Yeah.
And is that guy. I think overall, just like looking at matchups, kind of going back and forth.
Yep. I am roll Tyler.
Yep.
I hope Tommy can upset it, but I think Tyler gets it.
Yeah, I got Tyler in this one. He'll do better than his 103. I appreciate Tyler giving me a chance. I just did nothing with it. That's okay. Thank you, Tyler. Your
You're welcome,
generosity
Tyler. So yeah, it's pretty much all I got for this week. Try to get this out edited before Thursday night's games. So
Go Packers.
Go Packers playing the Commanders.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Jaden Daniels runs for over under 60 yards.
Which way are they trying to go?
I'm
No,
going
under.
over.
Under now. Nah. There's a guy.
I'm going over.
There's a guy in Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going over.
You might have heard of this fella. He's hard to get away from.
Jaden Reed? Jaden Reed?
Big number 1.
Reggie White.
Reggie White reborn. Reincarnate Reggie White. No, I'll say under. I'll say under 60 for Jaden. I'll take you on that one.
Okay.
I believe in Micah.
Micah's good. They just have
I
to
don't
play
even know
more
what
than
team this was. If you go back and watch the podcast that we did prior to the week 1 matchups, I didn't project Green Bay to play the way they did at all.
Yeah.
And that team's a contender now. They looked really good. Unless Detroit is a bunch of schlubs, but that'd be a really big divert from where they were.
Yeah.
And they haven't really lost anybody. So, Green Bay.
No, but
places.
I told you in the preview show, I don't think the Lions are going to be as good as they were last year.
Well,
I think losing,
to us, that's who they lost.
I mean, you can't lose both your coordinators and expect them to put up 70 touchdowns again. Like,
no,
it's not going to happen.
No, but they did get outplayed
handily. It wasn't close. But it was fun to watch.
Let everyone think it was closer, but it was. I know it was just. It felt weird.
Yeah.
To be this optimistic, it feels cautiously optimistic, but we'll see what happens. I mean, Washington's a really good team, so.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way watching Sunday games after the Friday night Chargers win over Kansas City. Kansas City is in last place in the AFC West.
Hey.
Take that. So, week 1's done.
Eagles, too. So they might be down there for a minute.
They have a rough first 4 weeks or first 6 weeks, something like that.
It's rough. Yeah, I remember when they were talking about Rice's suspension, about how big of an impact it would be if he wasn't there. Given somebody probably would have killed him anyway, because that seems to be the way we do things.
It's going to be so nice not having to worry about the Chiefs. So hopefully I don't have to.
Win all your games. You don't got to worry about nobody. So
yeah. So they got Philly this week. Then they're at the Giants in week 3.
That's a winnable game.
Baltimore week 4. Jacksonville in Jacksonville week 5.
That's winnable.
And Detroit week 6.
They might be down there for a while.
Then they do Vegas week 7. Then you got Washington.
Either, so.
Yep. Then you got Washington and Buffalo weeks 8 and 9. Kansas City is going to have a rough year.
You got it. You want it. You got to earn it, I guess. Good Lord.
Because they have a week 10 bye, and then week 11 they play Denver.
All right.
It's going to be rough.
That's a rough schedule.
Yep. That's what you get for being the Super Bowl runner-up.
Yeah, there you go. Pick 31. All the benefits.
But somehow the Giants had the hardest projected schedule in the NFL.
That's because they're the Giants. Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out when you're the Giants, it's hard to beat everybody.
True. Very true. But yeah, man, that wraps it up. So Tuesday night preview, first one of the year. So get it down.
It's exciting.
Just think.
Football's
only
back.
17 more to go.
It's good. It's good. No, it's cool to have it back though. As much as thank God the Packers won. Score. I mean, I was making the jokes on Jimmy and his 66 points, but I definitely scored 53 in my redraft. So we're right back where we 53 in Yahoo, yeah.
Ooh. I thought I did bad by getting like 70 something.
Yeah, I did really awful. So
I'd
love to just blame Dak, but then everyone shit the bed.
So my team of all rookies and second-year players outscored your team. Yes.
Yeah. With Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah.
Yeah. That happens. But yeah, man, it was great watching week 1 with you.
Good time.
Always good. Boys kept quiet. Glad you were awake for the Packers game.
Hey.
Rob had a rough sleep.
It was a long weekend.
He had a rough sleep.
Boy.
So glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, we're awake. How's about it?
Good stuff, man. But that wraps it up. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in for the week 1 recap, week 2 preview. Like I said, I'll try to get this out before the games go out Thursday night. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow night. Be even better.
Yeah, deal.
And we'll go from there. So good luck in week 2, you guys. Except for you, Jimmy. Keep putting up 60 points.
60.
Peace.
Take care.